Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos, and if you are new on this space, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Thank you in advance. This video is basically about my travel from Nigeria to Canada, my personal experience. I would like you all to chill, sit back, watch and enjoy. On this day, I left for the airport at about past 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. because my flight with KLM is meant to leave by 10:25 p.m. I obviously left the house by that time so that I could check in on time and, relax till 10:25 p.m. So we got to the airport. That's my mom, my uncle, my dad, and my brother, and my baby girl, my cousin. We got to the airport around 6:31 p.m. because my house is very close to the airport. Actually, my parents, my aunt, her husband and her kids and my siblings went with me to the airport. So they took another car entirely and we had to, join them here. I knew they were not going to allow them enter, so we had to just, quickly take some family pictures outside. That's my aunt, my sweetest aunt. After taking some nice family pictures, only my dad and my uncle were allowed to go in with me. Getting inside, I saw this very long queue in front of KLM. After a while, a staff came to meet us that the flight from Amsterdam did not come, so they might have to book a hotel for us to stay to the next day. That was where the beginning of my frustration started from. So they took us to this hotel. I don't know where it is, but that's the name right there. We got there, we checked in. Thank God I didn't have to pay for anything because KLM covered the whole expenses. At this point, I'm already tired. KLM cancelled on us, so I think they had to rebook my flight, so I'm tired. So I got a room to myself, and this is what the room looks like. After a while, I got on video call with my husband, see me entertaining my husband. Then I had to request for food, which took hours for it to come, but later came. So it's morning already. Basically my flight has been rebooked, so I'll have to be going through Paris now, because initially I was meant to go through Amsterdam. It is well. It is what it is. So it's about 4 a.m. right now. I don't know, past 4 a.m. right now. So I feel a bit rested. And my flight is also about the same time as my initial flight. So I have all the day to rest before I check in today at the airport. So bye guys for now. To be very honest, with all the food I had in this hotel, I did not regret my flight cancellation. Later in the afternoon, I had to go and request for my lunch, which came a bit late, but not so late. Yeah, I was waiting for my lunch to come, so I was just creating video, and then I was already preparing to go to the airport. Thank God I had lunch because I was overstressed. Yeah, I was already done with immigrations. I've already checked in and I was at my boarding gate. This was when it dawned on me that I am finally leaving Nigeria. Like, I am literally leaving everything behind to move to another country. One thing you all should know about me is that Korean series will always be my first priority, anytime, any day. So food was shared. I had pasta, veggies, cake. I don't know whether it's cake, but it tastes like cake, bread and juice with water. Well, the pasta was very delicious, so I cleared my plate. I didn't eat my bread, but I also had the cake. At a point, I got so bored that I had to start playing games, and this was what I was doing till we were about to land in Paris. So we got to Paris in the morning around past 8 a.m. and started rushing to look for my gate because my next flight was meant to be by past 10 a.m. Well, if you don't ask questions, you will miss your way, because I missed my way twice because I did not ask questions. Although it's very hard to see people that can converse with you in English because most of them, yes, majorly speak French, but I was able to get one person that was able to direct me to where my gate was. I went through immigration and then proceeded to where my boarding gate is. And yeah, you can also check on the screen just to be sure of where you are going to. After plenty work, I finally located my boarding gates. We actually pre-boarded on time, but then I didn't know why the flight did not leave Paris on time. The flight was meant to leave by 10:30, but then we left like past 11 to 12, which affected my next flight in Montreal. Later, food was shared. It was pasta again I requested for, but I didn't really like this one. It tasted weird, but I had to eat because I was very hungry. Then I tasted, I don't know what to call it, but I tasted the other thing by the side, but I was not having it at all. After eating, I had to check out this movie, Equalizer Part 3. I've watched 1 and 2, so I had to watch 3 because I've not seen it before. But then I kept on checking the map, and it was as if the flight was not moving, the time was not moving. I slept, I woke up, I slept, I woke up, kept on watching movies, kept on checking the map, and at a point I was so tired, like my back was paining me because I couldn't even sleep comfortably. So I was so tired at this point. I had to start watching another movie just to, clear boredom. It was about time for us to land in Montreal when they served us snacks, but then I couldn't eat them, so I had to just keep them in my bags, then requested for juice instead. That was what I had on the plane till we landed, but then I kept on checking the map. I'm not sure if it's because of the time difference between Paris and Montreal, Canada, but then the time was stagnant but later changed automatically. This was when I got to Montreal airport. The layover in Montreal was very short, which affected my next flight to Winnipeg, and Air France already took our time in Paris. After I was done with immigration, I was told that my bags arrived with me in Montreal and they were supposed to arrive at my final destination, Winnipeg. Little did I know that more frustration was coming in for me. So I had to start looking for my bags, and eventually I found my bags and I had to start rushing. Meanwhile, I had short layover, so I couldn't meet up with my next flight, and I was told to go back to Air France. Air France had to direct me back to Air Canada. The very first flight attendant I met with at Air Canada was not being helpful in any way, so I had to meet up with another flight attendant who booked my flight. But then this time I had to go to Toronto, then flew to Winnipeg from Toronto, which was actually really frustrating because at this point I was freaking tired. So I had to go through another route for me to get to my final destination. Well, thank God I didn't have to pay for anything because the first flight attendant was telling me to pay for one of my bags, which I already did from Nigeria. So this was when I flew from Montreal to Toronto. What a very long journey for me. The journey that was supposed to take a day was already taking 2 days, coupled with the flight cancellation from Nigeria. I landed in Toronto airport safely, and I had to quickly rush to go and check for my boarding gate, which I did on time, and I had to sleep at the airport till the time we pre-boarded and I left for Winnipeg. Finally. Slept all through on this flight because I was freaking tired, like extremely tired, until we landed in Winnipeg. So yeah, I landed in Winnipeg safely, and this was me on my way to see my husband.